Hey guys, it's I'm Hungry 4444, and this is the Saturday Morning Podcast. To my right is Ultra Prime. Ultra, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, it's Ultra. Get ready to have some fun.
Hooray. And Umne had to leave this week, thank God. So, who was supposed to be the guest is going to be the replacement. Here he is, God is me.
What's up, people?
Yay! Alright, this week we're gonna have some fun this week. That's what we're gonna fucking have. Ultra's gonna summarize the chapter. We're all gonna give our opinions and the ratings. Ultra's gonna jump into predictions. We're all gonna give our predictions. Then we're gonna rank the weekly chapters. Then we're gonna get into our shenanigans. We don't have to do Umne's shenanigans, thank God. And then we answer your questions. Alright? Everybody ready? Everybody got it? I'm asking you guys.
You know we got it.
Well, I asked the question. Are you guys ready?
Shut up.
We're ready.
Okay, fine. Fuck you guys. Alright, Ultra, summarize the chapter.
Sure. Okay, so we start off with Urza. She's been turned into a kid, but she still has some limited ability to use her magic. Too bad that's going to be a problem because she's going to fight Minerva now. She's shown up and now she's in a dark guild. Somewhere else, Natsu's been turned into a kid too by Minerva's comrade from the Dark Guild, Succubus Eye. Now, this guy kicks the shit out of Natsu because he can't really fight, but apparently, this guy, he has to be an idiot to fight Fairy Tail. So Natsu tricks him with the, hey, look over there. And he runs away like a little bitch. Anyways, elsewhere, Lucy and Wendy were running, but somehow they completely lost track of Gray. So they're going to fight these treasure hunters again because now we've decided that, hey, these guys are assholes. They don't care about living beings. But when they're about to be fired on, who should save them but Flare, Lucy's stalker? The end.
All right. God, what did you think of this week?
I actually thought it was pretty good this week. It did what it needed to do. It explained a lot, and it brought back in Flare, which... She was so random before just showing up in the bathhouse, but now apparently she's actually going to do some good. And she's joined some new guilds, so that seems cool. Though I'm really fucking sick of these treasure hunters. They were kind of cool at first. They were funny, but now it's just ridiculous. I don't see the point in them continuing to be in the story, so yeah.
Well, it gives us a different taste. It's not just mages anymore. It's actually treasure hunters now. I don't know.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be like the treasure hunter foils to Fairy Tail, winning the treasure hunter games and whatever. But, I don't know. I just find them stupid.
It's a different taste. It's like cooperation now. Whatever. What's your rating?
I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5? Jesus.
I liked it.
Oh. All right, Ultra. What do you think?
Technically, you're supposed to go before me, but okay, you want to go first?
Go ahead.
I thought it was a pretty good chapter. Sure, yeah. I thought it was a pretty good chapter. I like that Natsu had to fight someone for once and didn't have an easy time. He actually got his ass kicked, so he actually had to do something to get out. I mean, look there, that's not really an intelligent strategy, but okay, it's Natsu, so it's probably a step up, to be honest. I thought it was really random that Gray just happened to disappear. Where did he go? He was running with them, so how did he just disappear? Did he fall into a hole or something? But Flare is here, so that's pretty awesome. The main thing is Minerva right now, she's there, but what exactly is she gonna do? She can't fight her opponent evenly, so she's pretty much just gonna rape her. So that was kind of weird for me. So because of that, I'm going to say I would give this chapter 8 out of 10.
All right. I like this chapter. It was good. It wasn't great. It was good. I thought it was gay that Natsu was, even as a kid, he was still able to dodge all that guy's attacks. I know he got hit once or twice. That guy was attacking really plainly. It was just he was just trying to punch him or punch the ground. That's it. He's a kid. I don't know. Just take him out with one move. You don't even have to punch him. And he got tricked by a Natsu so fucking easily. What a fucking moron. And apparently I think he's a demon. When he took off his cloth and you see his teeth and shit, or whatever that is around his mouth, the fur or something, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. So I think we're gonna get to see some demon magic this time around.
Someone brought up on one of the blogs, he kind of looks like a fishman.
Wow.
It's
Okay,
probably
so,
just some One Piece fanboy.
so the beef between Oda and Mishima is true.
Wow.
They're going tit for tat.
Oh, yeah.
With
They're totally in such a huge fight that they're copying each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, okay, well then what happened? Oh yeah, those treasure hunters were being total assholes. It was, whatever, I mean, they have their own goals. Why should Wendy and Lucy care? And then Wendy went into badass mode and she was like, oh, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, blah. You guys are terrible. And she tried to show that she has some kind of morals. Wendy, you're like a third wheel. Not even, you're like a fourth wheel. You shouldn't have an opinion. Go away. Yeah, Gray disappears. I didn't even notice that. I don't really even care about Gray. So if he disappears, that's just good for me. Flare shows up, which is fucking amazing. And if you look on the panel, when they show Flare, her nipple should clearly be showing. Her left nipple.
Hungry, it's very obvious that no matter what angle Mishima draws at, he will never show the nipple. He will never show the outline. That's incredibly stupid to be complaining about that. We know you like Flare. Just get over it.
As much as you want nipples, there will be no nipples.
Her nipples.
Get over it, man, already.
It should have clearly been showing. Come on, this is bullshit. He's totally robbing us.
He's robbing you.
Not
The
gonna
rest
be
of
any
us don't
nipples.
give a damn.
Right, fuck you guys. You guys are
For
gay.
you.
Alright. Oh yeah, I hope the way they beat these guys isn't like some kind of Home Alone stuff, you know, when they pull off some traps and everything to beat them, just because they're kids, they're not strong enough to beat them one-on-one, so they all combine together to come up with all these tricks and everything to beat them still as kids. I hope that's not the case. I hope they end up getting turned back into their normal selves and beat them that way, because that would be way more plausible. And I hope Minerva beats the crap out of Erza. That would be fucking hilarious. Just fucking torture her, even though she's in kid form. If Erza is still able to fight one-on-one with Minerva in kid form, I will fucking kill myself. I rate this chapter wait. I don't want to say 8, and I don't want to say 7. Fuck it. I'm gonna give it an 8.0. Fine.
Okay.
Alright.
So, God, what do you think is going to happen next?
Well, I'm hoping that Erza does not fucking beat Minerva. I really want to see Erza lose, and them having to regroup, find out what's going on, find some way to dissolve this magic. But I think we'll be seeing Flare coming in, helping them, possibly seeing more members of her guild, getting some details on that. And I think Natsu is going to be regrouping with Erza to find out that they're both kids at this state.
That's it?
That's what I think.
Alright.
Okay. I think in the next chapter we're going to just see like a very brief fight, like one page of the fight. Probably just like, I don't know, Minerva easily dodging Erza's very pitiful attacks. Somewhere else, the majority I think is going to be concentrated on the fight between the girls and these treasure hunters. With her power, Flare's probably going to like keep them at bay for a long time. But then, like, just when, like, the transition is going to the next scene, the treasure hunters will be like, oh, we have to pull out our secret weapon now. And, I don't know, somewhere else, Gray, he's probably lost. Maybe he'll find the child Natsu. I think that's what's going to happen.
Okay. The chapter is called Great Fight Red, Blue, and Blonde, I think, right? Or whatever. So I'm guessing that they're just going to show, the beginning of the chapter is just going to show them fighting the treasure hunters. And I don't think they're going to show Minerva and Erza just yet, but I think the first half of the chapter is going to be obviously the girls fighting the treasure hunters. It's going to be an okay fight. And then the next half of the chapter is going to be Natsu running through the forest like, oh, why am I a kid? What the fuck? And maybe Happy sees him, and Happy's like, why the fuck are you a kid? And then at the end of the chapter, that guy, that Dark Guild guy, catches up to Natsu, and the chapter ends. I expect a really lame chapter next week.
Yeah, probably.
Could easily be the case.
Okay. Let's jump into, ranking the weekly mangas. Okay, God, take it away.
Alright, so first up, I would say is Toriko, which
Easily.
is just so amazingly epic right now. It's fantastic. Between the reveal of Joa being Froze, and then Froze not actually being this person, and just fucking Jiro is amazing. So yeah, next I would give it to Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail had a pretty good chapter this week, and it did what it needed to do. It explained a lot. We got to see some stuff we've been waiting for. Third, I'm going to give it to One Piece. Wasn't exactly a great chapter, but it was still mildly interesting enough that I'll give it a 3. Fourth place, Naruto. While usually I would place Naruto at dead last most weeks, this week was actually semi-interesting with the end of Naruto and Sasuke teaming up. And fifth, Beelzebub. I really hated this chapter this week because it did absolutely nothing. The only thing we got was Kunaida using black text, and other than that, it was nothing we didn't know before. So, there's my weekly ratings.
Wow. Beelzebub wasn't that bad.
I didn't like it one bit this week.
What the hell? It was them getting their asses kicked, which is
Alright,
usually
Hungry,
not
just give us your rankings and tell
Fine.
us why
Fuck you.
he's wrong.
Okay, number 1, obviously Toriko. You get to see some of the top fighters in the world facing off against each other. And then you see Stargen at the end of the chapter. So it's going to be Stargen versus Joa versus Jiro and Setsuno. What?
Star's gonna get his ass kicked.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't believe he's actually... and yeah, apparently he knew that Joa had spies, well, his organization had spies in Bishokukai, and he didn't do anything about it? That's weird. Number 2 is Fairy Tail. Yes, Fairy Tail's number 2. This wasn't a very eventful week, so don't get too excited. Number 3 is One Piece, just because I thought, I don't know, the fight between that giant guy, Don Quijo, or whatever the fuck his name is, and those Funk brothers. Okay, you know what? Let me just say, these characters are getting kind of out of hand. All these characters that Oda is introducing for this battle, I don't know. The Funk brothers.
Any of them.
Yeah, the Funk brothers, that guy with the pistol arms, that fishman who's really good at karate. I don't know. All these characters seem like they're not supposed to be really. They're supposed to be side characters, to be honest, but still, I don't really. Whatever. They're getting too much panel time, is what I'm saying. And yeah, we get to see Luffy versus Don Quijon, whatever, face off, whatever. Number 4, Beelzebub. Everybody's getting their asses kicked. Dude, they're getting fucking wrecked, and we usually don't see this. The last time we saw this was... I can't even remember. I think it was when they first came in.
It was during the N arc, man, because when the demons came in, like, Hekidafi kidnapped Kunaida and Oga couldn't fight him. He had to get his ass saved.
Yeah,
that
basically.
was like the last time I remember this wide-scale ass-kicking.
Yeah, so how the hell are they going to get out of this if Olga doesn't have Beal? If he doesn't have Beal, everybody's fucked. So how the fuck are they going to get out of this? I can't think of... Unless Himekawa is like a...
Something's up with Himekawa.
Unless Himekawa is like a triple spy. Like, dude, that guy's a snake. So...
I don't like him one bit, but something's up with that dude.
Oh, you don't say. Anyway.
Fuck you,
Anyway, yeah, number 4 is Beelzebub. Number 5 is clearly Naruto. At the end of the chapter did nothing for me. It was just another one of those chapters where everybody... It's a nostalgic chapter. Naruto and Sasuke fighting side by side, and they're smiling. It ended on a nostalgic note. It's like, remember the old days when we used to fight side by side like this? Haha. No.
The old days when Naruto was good.
Yeah. Clearly. What else happened? Oh, yeah. it showed the second Oak. All of them. This is an Aizen moment, to be honest. When Aizen was in his cocoon, when the Hogyoku just started taking over his body, and he started poning people left and right. This is what's basically happening now. Nobody can fight this guy, and everybody has to combine together to beat this guy, and they can't. This is ridiculous. And nobody can die. None of the Kages that were summoned can die. They just regenerate. So this is like basically so broken and paradoxical that it's just like, what is happening? So yeah, Naruto is last. Ultra, what's your ratings?
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, I would probably say that Toriko is number 1. That's not even a question. That Jiro teaming up with Setsuno is like punch going into space, and then Frozen just annihilated a natural disaster, and then Starjun coming in, like, okay, wow. He's just flying in on a dragon. Wow, okay. And Fairy Tail is second. I've already explained a pretty good chapter. Third this week, I think I would say it was probably One Piece. Wasn't a special chapter, but nothing wrong with it, really. After that, I would probably say it's like Naruto and Beelzebub tied. I think they both had individual problems. Beelzebub, Takumi, he just turned into an ass, to be honest. He was cool, but now he's like, okay, I'm going to take advantage of my opponent's disadvantage, and I'm going to kick his ass. Like, I thought he was cooler than that. And then Kuneda, she used the black text, but she still got her ass kicked. And we didn't literally see her doing anything. She just wound up face first in the dirt. And Naruto, same, it's equal with Beelzebub as far as I'm concerned this week. Nothing special, but just, it's like whatever. I just find it kind of hard that after all this time, Naruto and Sasuke can still work together. It almost looks like nothing happened. Like you said, nostalgia, a smile. It's just too much, honestly.
And about the
that's my rankings.
And about the Beelzebub chapter, what was up at the end with Kanzaki running to help? Help who? Kanzaki is also weak.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Who is he?
How's he going to sneak up on these guys, too, honestly? I don't think he can do it.
I
think he's going to get found out like halfway and get his ass kicked.
Isn't he like the weakest of the TKKH, basically?
Pretty much.
Basically.
What is he? Who is he helping? He's just going to get in the way. Unless he finds baby Beal on the way. He's like, hey, wait, what are you doing here? Yeah, and then he returns him to Olga.
No way Baby Beal is unguarded, honestly. He's going to have to fight somebody if that's the case.
Maybe it's somebody weak.
And what's up with Kuruichi? Like, the little subplot of his soul being split, that just completely disappeared this chapter.
Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Wait a second. I think I know how they can get out of this. I'm pretty sure, what are they called? The pillars are going to arrive.
Yeah?
What are Behemoth, or not Behemoth, but what's
Jabberwock?
Jabberwock. I'm pretty sure he's going to arrive. They just beat the crap out of some of the pillars. A lot of them. A lot of the commanders, too. So I'm pretty sure the pillars are going to arrive.
Why would the pillars arrive?
Because they just beat the crap out of the other commanders that Furuichi had.
Dude, Jabberwock is like the only one who stands a chance against these guys.
True.
Yeah.
But that would be pretty badass. Jabberwock versus Takamiya. Who wouldn't want to see that?
Takamiya's going to win, honestly.
I want to see it!
The way he is now, honestly.
He's so cheap.
You guys are fucking lame. Okay, shenanigans time. Shenanigans time. Right. Shut up, Ultra. Okay. Oh wow, he actually listened to me. Oh my god.
I had nothing else to do.
Don't listen to Hungry.
I had nothing else to do. Just hurry up.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna do Mexican jokes. Okay. You guys ready?
Go ahead.
You guys want some Mexican jabs? Okay.
Sure.
What do you call a Mexican riding on a lawnmower? Promoted. Yay! Yeah, you get to ride on it. Holy shit.
No longer has to push it.
What the fuck? Did it actually push the lawnmowers? What kind of lawnmower is this? Okay, next one. Why are there no Mexicans in Star Trek? Because they don't work in the future either. Lazy bastards. What do you call a Mexican with a new car? A felon. that one could be applied to black. Too. That one.
That's a black one.
Yeah, that can be applied for both.
AFK.
Black Mexicans.
Oh.
Omega.
What happened to Ultra?
Who knows?
Oh, he said A away from keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do a segment. God.
What?
What's the Wikia news?
There's no wiki news that he needs to report to, okay? I just said that for the moment. There's basically nothing this week, to be honest. Just some translation differences that I think Umne posted in the wrong forum. He posted them in the spoilers for some reason. Not really sure why. That's basically all that's happened this week. But the Sorcerer magazine is out. Go read it.
Wow, what an uneventful week. Or it's just bad reporting by Ultra.
Yeah, it's definitely bad reporting when there's no news at all. I should definitely screw up the news once in a while and make fun of people.
You should be a better journalist.
Well, you can mention how
You should shut up.
Yeah.
template Remhart now.
Yes! A new template for Remheart has been created. That's Remnant and Glassheart. They have been, they're so kawaii. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the flirting is getting out of hand.
Yeah, they might as well just go to PM if they don't want us to notice. But they'll probably do some crazy stuff in there. Ooh.
Let's just hope none of it leaks, for God's sake.
Yeah.
That's going to be embarrassing.
Yeah, that's an eye bleeder.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, there's also a template called Moilet, if anybody is interested in that one as well. It was created by Hungary, and Hungary feels the need to explain it.
The greatest romances ever to come up. I mean, it doesn't get any better than a person and an inanimate object making love. How do you make love to a toilet? Do you just shit in it?
I don't know, man. Imagine just pissed with his toilet. His toilet's a toilet, man. Without its hole, it isn't useful for shit.
I'm gonna have to ask Magic. He's the expert.
He is the expert on doing toilets.
I would like to know how he performs those actions on the toilet. Okay, let's get to questions. Questions! Okay, we got a lot of questions from you fags this week. So, let's start from the first one. It's from Captain Canuck. Questions from your third favorite Canadian. Wait, who are our first and second favorite Canadians? Do we even have favorite Canadians?
Yeah,
There's
you
no
have
such
to,
thing as
right?
a favorite Canadian.
Yeah.
Fuck both of you.
How about
get on with the question?
Your third worst Canadian. Okay, there you go. That's better. All right, Cherokee, I'm only going to ask you one question this week, so could you guys please answer it fully? It's part of the first question that I asked you last week, but you kind of skipped it, so I'm asking you again. God damn.
Yeah, let's just skip it.
I'm not even gonna.
Let's just skip it because it's Canuck and to piss him
off. You know what?
We don't even want to know what it is. Don't even tell us what it is. Let's just
skip it and piss him off. Next one. Okay. This one is from Toshi. Hey guys, thanks for the fun last week. Okay, that sounds weird. Okay. For Ultra and Guest-chan, where do you think Umne was last week?
Isn't it obvious he was taking care of his fairy boner?
Ew.
I imagine he was sexing it up with his little baby.
Oh. Ew.
That little baby that he's like all over the other week?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. All eight?
I don't know, it's Umne.
I can't think of one thing that he would be busy enough to do. He has no life. Alright, I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to mind. Alright, next question is for Umne, but he is not here, so skip it. Next one is for guest. In your opinion, who is the most productive and best member of the podcast crew overall?
I'm gonna give it to Ultra.
What?
Because I don't want to give Hungry any satisfaction, and then it's Umne, so Ultra wins.
Wow. Umne
That's amazing.
Fucking low. That's bullshit. I'm quitting. Fuck it. I'm turning off the podcast. Just for you guys. Next question. For all except Umne, because he didn't read other manga, if you could have any ingredient in Toriko, which would you have? Remember, only one. Holy shit, this is a hard one. Oh. Any ingredient in Toriko, you can only have one. Ooh.
Does it have to be one that we've actually seen?
Yeah. Oh.
That's hard.
There's so many. There are too many.
I'd go jewel meat.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Damn it, you stole it from me. Fuck, man. Jewel meat is the first thing that comes to mind.
Because it was like the most significant so far, basically. Outside those like legendary things.
Maybe the century soup, maybe? I don't know.
No, I don't want the century soup, man. It's got penguin drool in it.
Yeah.
It's true.
And it makes you have that weird
I'm gonna go with the rainbow fruit. It looks delicious.
Rainbow fruit.
It looks pretty nice.
I gotta look some of these.
It looks decent.
DSM.
Huh?
What?
What?
Who?
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Hungry? Yeah.
I don't know what ingredient I want. Oh, fuck, I'm stealing gods. I'm going with fucking the jewel meat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Alright, next is
Copycat.
Nosebleed, skipping that one. Okay, next is from Fleet Admiral. Okay. What was your favorite Pokemon Pokemon generation and favorite Pokemon of that generation? Ooh. Ooh. Well, obviously mine is Hoenn. I love Hoenn.
That's my answer.
Go ahead.
I would go with
God.
Johto.
Johto?
Johto was my favorite.
Not bad.
Pokemon, then favorite Pokemon in that generation. What is it? Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Rayquaza. He's awesome.
I'm gonna have to go with Blaziken. Blaziken is fucking awesome.
And I'd have to go with Kingdra.
Oh, of course. Fuck Kingdra.
Everyone knows Kingdra's my favorite
Kingdra's
Pokemon.
gay. My Hitmonlee would beat the crap out of your Kingdra.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, next question. Would you rather live in a moving sky fortress, an underwater dome city, or an inactive volcano? Okay, definitely scratch off inactive volcano. You never know when it could come active again.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Plus, there'd be nothing to do. It's just.
And
there.
it would be.
I think I would go with the floating fortress. Floating fortress sounds cooler.
Yeah, underwater domes, like they're like one leak and you're fucked. The whole thing is fucked.
I'm gonna go with Underwater Dome because I've played Bioshock.
Bioshock's kind of gay, so.
Bioshock was awesome.
Bioshock gay. Dude, one crack in the dome and the whole thing is fucked. Think about it. Just one.
It'll be cooler than flying through the air.
Whatever.
How is it cooler than flying through the air? Flying through the air is awesome. Imagine all the stuff you would see. If you're underwater, all you're gonna see is the fish.
Yeah,
cool.
and the fish could attack the dome, and there goes the dome.
That would be one powerful fish if it's attacking a dome.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, all it needs is one crack. And the whole thing is fucked. Alright, so I'm choosing Sky Fortress. Okay, next. Question 3. Which woman in Fairy Tail world, not guild, is most desired among the pervert community in our Wikia? Probably Kagura. No, not Kagura. Probably Erza or Mira.
I don't know, man. With that recent chapter cover, that might have changed.
I think Kagura is taking the cake now.
Yeah. I mean, you saw chapter 339's cover, honestly.
I hate to say it, but fine, I agree. I don't like Kagura.
Well, screw you. You only like Flare.
Well, Flare is fucking amazing, so deal with it. Okay, next question. Congratulations, you have won the right to have any Wikia user of your choice prank called every hour of every day for an entire year. Who would you choose? And no, changing their phone number does not save them.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's interesting.
I can prank call... Wait, your choice, prank call every hour of every day for an entire year. I would probably prank call a Carrot, just to annoy the shit out of him.
I'd go either Carrot or Glass.
Ah, Glass!
Glass would be so miserable, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, you could pretend to be Remnant and everything.
Have we ever heard Remnant talk?
I have.
Really? What does he sound?
He sounds like Abe, but his English isn't that good.
He sounds like Abe?
Yeah,
Really?
honestly.
I don't-
Basically, it's almost exactly the same, but Abe has better English.
Who has a deeper voice?
It's almost the same. Abe's probably a little bit deeper, though.
That's cute.
Not by much.
And what if they're the same person?
Wow.
Good God.
I
Yeah, they're not
think-
the same person.
I
For
think I
sure.
would choose to give constant prank calls to Rat. I think that would be hilarious.
Don't we already have his phone number?
I don't have it, and I don't care. Also,
How do you have Rat's phone number?
I'm not telling you.
it's Hungry. He has everybody's
That's a fucking
details.
Stalker.
Fuck you. Okay, we're moving on to the next question. Okay. Which class of devil fruit is your favorite? Paramecia, Logia, Zone, or Rokushi?
Logia. Logia.
Logia is so
absolutely.
overrated. I'm going
I
with
don't give a
Zone.
damn. Logia is so much
I'm going
better.
Paramecia.
Dude, Zone is the shit. I can turn into whatever
Logia
animal.
is 10 times better. Logia gets the unlimited power of the elements. That's amazing.
Yeah, Logias are all powerful and stuff, but Paramecias have the cooler powers.
That's
Zone is
debatable.
awesome. I could turn into a fucking animal. Well, it depends on what I get. I mean, I could turn into a fucking flounder. It's like, fuck!
Or you could turn into a giant Buddha.
Or I could turn into like an Umne. That would be the worst.
Oh, that would be horrible. The umne fruit. Oh.
The gay fruit. God damn it. God damn it. Dude, you got fucking screwed. That's bullshit.
God damn it.
God damn it. Okay, so yeah, Zone is awesome.
Then you would just jump into the water and kill yourself.
Yeah,
if you
I
got
would
that fruit.
automatically kill myself. There's no point to life after that.
No.
Okay, next is from Finton. Hello, question 1. In Beelzebub, is it more likely for Himikawa to be secretly allied August or actually have crossed over to the Fallen Angels? Well, technically, isn't Himikawa part of Solomon Company right now? Well, allied with Solomon Company?
Well, the Fallen Angels are allied with Solomon Company, so...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's probably allied with Oga just because it's a shonen manga.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm gonna say Oga.
Yeah, me too. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was all... Well, he's kind of a scumbag, to be honest.
He is, but it's still a shonen manga, so...
We haven't seen him have really a sense of morals. Besides money. So, yeah.
He did get the crest, though, didn't he? I mean, he will get it, won't he?
Has...
I mean,
He has a
I don't
number
know.
3 crest.
Right.
And number 3
So he has
is the
some
missing
degree of
number.
loyalty. Unless, like, his loyalty is to the highest bidder or whatever.
So here's the thing. Oga has his crests, they're missing 3. It goes 1, 2, 4. So he could possibly have Oga's crest.
the whole time. So, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Who
Means
cares?
we have to keep reading and find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, fine. Alright, question 2. If you had to choose someone to be your faithful servant for all eternity, who would it be? Ooh, does it have to be someone from the Wikia? No, he said choose someone to be your... Okay, it doesn't have to be from the Wikia. Ooh, this is a tough one. Oh, because I'm thinking, the first thing that comes to mind is like sex slave.
Yeah.
But then again, having my own little Mexican servant is also cool. Or like an Indian servant.
I think he wants someone from the wiki there.
Fine. We'll stay to the Wikia. Because if it wasn't Wikia, I would just be like Ben Affleck all the way, just like right away.
What's so great about him?
Wow, Ultra, you have a lot to learn.
Apparently. Keep going.
Now, all right, fine. From the Wikia, oh, my own servant. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate anyone enough to see their face every day for the rest of my life.
I'd go with Rye because it would be so demeaning to him. He hate it so much. It would be hilarious.
That's a personal thing between you two, though.
I don't know. Maybe Glass.
That would actually be really funny.
Just to see the look on her face when you order.
She's so used to everyone serving her.
Yeah, basically. The look on her face. That's tough. I would have to go with Glass. Fine, I'm going with Glass. Ultra?
Ultra
I'm
would pick
still
Carrot.
thinking, to be honest.
Yeah, he's just gonna prepare it to be a sex slave.
No, I'm not.
A liar.
I'm not Relly. A Relly would do that. That's not me.
So you're choosing Relly?
No, I'm not choosing him. I'm pretty sure if I chose him, he would complain like crazy. He is the biggest whiner on the
I don't want to do that. I don't want to like bake off your balls. What? So who are you choosing? We're waiting.
On Ultra.
I would just choose Hungry, to be honest. I'd choose Hungry just to insult him.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn it, Ultra. That was a terrible choice.
Let's suck it up.
Alright, question 3. If you were an animal, what would you be?
What we would be is different from what we would want to be perfectly honest with you.
I guess I would be a hyena.
I have no idea what I would be.
I think you would be a sloth.
I'm not as lazy as everyone else.
Fine, you're not lazy. Fine, you can be an anteater just because your nose is huge.
Yeah, fuck you.
Ultra, you can be a parakeet.
Why?
I don't know. That's the first animal that popped into my head when I think of you.
Parakeet is fitting.
Yeah, bird is fine.
How?
It just does. There's no explanation. It just does.
I don't really think I repeat whatever Pete said, but whatever, man. Go on.
You'll be fine. Okay. Glasses next. Glasses.
Okay.
One question for each of you, assuming the podcast will be done on Saturday. Well, it is, so fuck you. Okay. Question 1. To the guest. Which of the 6 series that are being reviewed is your favorite, assuming you're one of the guests that actually has read all of them?
I think everyone knows that Bleach is my favorite. No surprise there.
Even though it's terrible?
It's terrible now, but it used to be fantastic.
Debatable.
Yeah,
Not really. It used to be great. During the Soul Society arc, it was excellent.
Fine, I'll give it that. Okay, he says Bleach. Alright, next is Ultra. Who's your favorite character in Carsiphona so far?
Oh, God. I don't know, probably... I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's Veloce or whatever. I have no idea how to pronounce the names, to be honest. But Veloce. I'm just going to call it that.
What the fuck is
It's a webcomic. It's a webcomic she showed me.
Is it Japanese, or is it like...
No, it's by some Canadian user online. She made her own website, so she DeviantArts the prints and whatever.
Oh, it's Canadian, so it's completely gay. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Kill yourself.
Lots of surrender.
Yeah, basically.
Kill yourself.
I tried. I didn't read the instructions right. It didn't really work out.
Alright, moving on.
I think you were just too scared that it was illegal.
Is it illegal?
Suicide is illegal.
Yes, it is illegal.
Wait, but you're not really killing anyone. You're just killing yourself, so...
It's still illegal.
Hey, I'm American.
They basically keep the law there just because idiots like you will fall for it.
Hey, I'm American. I can do whatever I want with my life.
No, it is illegal in America.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Enough about Ultra's ramblings. Okay. Hungry, as per the email title, UFC 163, which guy do you think will win the featherweight championship in UFC, ignoring technical pros and cons of both men's fighting style plus other factors? Scarface or Korean Zombie? I would like to see Korean Zombie win, but it's not going to happen. Jose Aldo's a murderer. If he wasn't a fighter, he would be a Brazilian drug lord or an assassin. That guy's a fucking killer. He kills people inside the cage. Okay, next is from Carrot. Hey, it's like 3 a.m. and I just remembered that I said I'd email in some questions, so you'd better be grateful. We are not.
Not at all.
Yeah,
I am.
No.
Screw you, Carrot.
Yeah. You don't really matter.
Don't listen to them.
Oh, Ultra's defending his love.
Oh, so cute.
You're lucky this is a podcast, otherwise I would hit both of you. I would get my ass kicked by both of you, but I would still hit you.
No. God's not that threatening.
Whatever.
It's like one. He has.
What's the question?
Okay, fine. Question 1. I just finished watching Battlestar Galactica last week. What is your favorite television series and what should I pick up next? You'll have to be pretty convincing to make me want to watch it. I used to watch like TV comedies like, I don't know, The Office, Parks and Recreation, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So I'm pretty sure none of those would be anywhere up your alley.
My favorite of all time is Firefly.
I was just about to fucking say that. Holy shit.
Which, if you liked Battlestar Galactica, it's a must-see. It only ran for one season, but
it was amazing.
Everything about it was so incredible.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. I will admit, Panda actually had to get me to watch it. I was like, dude, this is going to be gay. But it turns out
it's so amazing.
The movie was actually not bad, too.
The movie is good. The characters are all likable. There's some... Train! Amazing one-liners, great action.
Right.
Ultra, have you seen Firefly?
No.
What is wrong with you?
Go watch it.
So many things.
The fuck, Ultra? Alright, what would you... Okay, Ultra's just gonna tell you to watch...
No, I'm not gonna say whatever Hungry says. I'm gonna basically tell you the opposite, so don't even ask him.
He's gonna tell
what
you...
I would recommend. I watch a lot of sitcoms, so shut up, God. I would say that you should watch the old-style American sitcoms, and the first one I recommend is Seinfeld, because Seinfeld is the king of comedy, and you absolutely have to watch it.
Seinfeld is great.
Seinfeld, yes. You're telling her to watch Seinfeld. Do you know how long that's gonna take? That's like going, I'm gonna start reading One Piece.
I finished One Piece.
It's worth it, honestly. Reading One Piece is worth it. Watching Seinfeld is worth it.
Why don't
it's awesome. You should watch that.
But anyway, Ultra also recommends the show he was watching earlier. It's a Hollywood show about how
ignore whatever God is saying right now, because he's just giving you his random bullshit that he usually, he would otherwise give in the blog.
Okay, it was basically an Indian Bollywood serial, and it had
it was not even remotely close to that.
I don't even
know that much of the language, to be perfectly honest with you. You should ignore whatever these two are saying, because they're just full of crap.
It didn't sound too bad. The musical...
How would you even know what this sounded like? I covered my microphone for the whole thing.
Hey, honestly. I heard it. I heard some of it.
I
highly doubt you heard it. I'm pretty sure you were just imagining all that stuff in your head.
We actually heard it. It wasn't too bad.
I highly doubt that you... I really think you're lying.
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. I will admit. I like your taste in musical serials.
That's not even remotely close to what I like.
It's Ultra's favorite show.
Wait, is it like the Indian version of Glee? Is that what it is?
I don't even watch the American version of that.
Well, that's because you don't get it in India, so they make their own version.
We do get it in India. We do get it here.
Really? How would you know? How would you know, Ultra?
How would I know what?
How would you
watch a TV guide.
India. You fucking liar.
You're an idiot.
Excuses. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stop fantasizing, get to the next question.
Okay, next question. Well, alright, let's pretend for a minute that the aging magic in Fairy Tail worked differently and caused the person to never age. If you had to be hit by this magic, what age would you want to stay forever? Oh.
God damn.
The age I am now?
Pretty much. I'm fine with being 23 for life.
I'm fine with being 20 for life. I don't really care.
I think I would choose 25, to be honest.
Anything with a deeper voice for Ultra.
It's okay, Ultra.
Unfortunately, he's right about that. I would argue, but he's correct. So I choose 25.
It'd be funny if you get older and your voice gets even higher pitched. That would
be hilarious.
That would be horrible.
By the time you're like 30, you sound like a little girl, like, hey guys, like this. Hey guys. Hey, I'm Ultra. That was a terrible impression.
Terrible impression, but it's not like I expect better from you.
Ouch.
Anyway, next question.
Okay, next is from Raph. Okay, I have questions for you guys. Okay, number 1, what is your ideal ending for each of the big 3? Wow, holy shit. My ideal ending? Well, my ideal ending for Naruto would be Naruto and Sasuke fighting, and then we don't know who the Hokage is going to be. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I wanted things to go.
For Bleach, I guess they defeat the villain, and Ichigo goes back to being, like, everyday life, goes to school and shit.
Bleach, I have 2 answers. I have the joke answer that I've been telling people for years, or my
I know that joke answer. I know that joke answer so well.
So my joke answer is I tell everyone that I want to see Aizen slaughter everyone, and then the last frame of the last page is Aizen taking his place on the Soul King's throne.
Good lord.
But
he is a fanboy, to be perfectly honest. It's not surprising.
in truth, I'd probably like to see Yubak being defeated, then Soul King being the final enemy. They defeat Soul King, but Ichigo has to stay in Soul Society due to either dying or becoming a threat to the real world, and then becoming a captain.
Oh, and then he has to say goodbye to all his world friends, and then he goes into the Senkaimon, and the series ends.
Something like that, I don't know.
That wouldn't be too bad. I could accept that. And he has to hug his sisters as they're crying, like, oh, we don't want you to go, blah, 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 blah. And then his friends are like, all right, see you, Ichigo. And his dad's like, you do good, kid. And then he's like, see you guys. And he waves his arm into the air as he's walking towards the Seikemon, and it all ends. That wouldn't be too bad. I can picture that. And with One Piece...
To be honest, that seems really likely.
Yeah. And with One Piece, I guess... I don't know. I guess they find One Piece, and then we have, like, a flash forward of when Luffy's already, like, the Pirate King and everything. And they're all on the ship, and they're, like, I don't know, they're all, like, 25, or, like, they're, like, 10 years older. And they're surrounded by, like, a fleet of Kid's fleet, Usta's Kid, and... right before the series ends, Luffy's like, alright, let's go on another adventure, and they sail towards the fleet and into battle, and the series ends.
It's hard to say how I want One Piece to end, because there's so many possible things that could happen.
To be honest, I think keeping it simple would be best. I don't know about Pirate King exactly, but it should end with finding One Piece, and then I would agree with Hungry's point about the flash forward. Let everyone complete their dreams and be happy.
Oh yeah, that's what I've actually heard. Like, people have thought that maybe the Straw Hats are going to separate and go do whatever they wanted to do. Like, Nami wanted to do other shit. Sanji wanted to go find All Blue. Who else? Didn't everybody want to do their own shit or their own things?
Yeah, everyone has their own dreams.
Basically.
So, like, after they find One Piece, they go and do everything.
Yeah, they all separate and they go do whatever they wanted to do. So, or maybe Luffy dies and then they all separate.
I can't imagine Luffy dying.
Luffy did take, like, a lot of years off his life with the Ivankov operation and using Gear Second a lot. So maybe he dies. Maybe that's like a thing. That's like a thing with Pirate Kings. They become Pirate King and then they die later on.
Possible.
Seems to be like the case so far with like Gold Roger, but he's like the only example we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, let Luffy be happy. Let everyone complete their dreams in One Piece. That's a good ending for me. For Bleach, I don't know. Let everyone. Let like Ryu and Orihime. Let those two just die together.
What? Orihime and Ryu die together?
Yeah, I don't mean like married together. Just die together in the same scene.
Jesus, dude, really?
What? Yeah.
That came out of nowhere.
I don't like those two. Just let them die together in the same scene. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. I don't really care about him. Let him become some hobo somewhere. I don't think really gives a damn about, honestly. Yeah. I don't know. Then Rukia just goes back to work, and I don't know. I'll agree with most of what Hungry said about the Senkaimon opening. Let everybody get back to their ordinary work. There's always going to be hollows, I guess. So let them do that shit.
Let that Afro guy handle that.
Oh God.
And as for Naruto, I don't know, like maybe something like Naruto, I don't know, the final scene, it should be like he's Hokage and he's just pissed off with all the work he has to do. That just be like he's wanted to be Hokage, but it's not even a really good job. It's just signing papers and shit. So he should get upset over that in the very final scene. What?
That seems a little happy-go-lucky. I don't know. It's like, oh, he's Hokage. Everybody's happy. Let's end it.
I'd like it to end on a serious note.
Yeah.
It's Naruto, man. How could that possibly end on a serious note? It just doesn't seem likely to me.
It hasn't been funny in years.
And when it tries to be funny, it fails.
No.
You know what? We're thinking about this too much. Next question.
Yeah.
Alright, number 2. Some people think Himekawa's putting up a ruse. Do you? Yeah, I do.
I think he is. Seems
Pretty
kind of
much.
clear that he is.
By shonen rules, he has to be putting up a ruse. Okay, question 3. Setsuno has confirmed that Froze is dead. So what do you think Joe really is? I think he's an alien. Because weren't the Nitros supposed to be from another planet?
Yeah.
So maybe he's an alien from another planet.
I mean, that's the best explanation we have at this point. We just have nothing to go on.
I would be really upset if Toriko turned extraterrestrial, to be perfectly honest with you, but I don't know, it seems possible. But I'll be disappointed if that's the case.
Or Joe is from the gourmet world, from an undiscovered part of the gourmet world, and he wants to take over human world.
Most of gourmet world is undiscovered in the first place.
Yeah, pretty much. So they don't really know what's out there.
There could be creatures that can take faces.
Basically. Okay, next one is from Jesse. Jesse Scarlett, yeah. Okay, first one. What do you think Kubo needs to do to make Bleach end in an epic, awesome way? God, take it away.
Okay,
I'm not even going to answer this one. God, I'm going to give this to you.
Yeah, same.
Kubo needs to ditch his plans to make the final battle coming up when it returns in September. It needs to carry on for a while. We need to see more training with the Royal Guard and actually see what Ichigo's new powers can do. He has a lot of plot holes he needs to fill in. The major one I'm looking at right now is back in the Soul Society arc when he was doing his Bankai training. We now know that what we thought was his Zanpakuto spirit is not his Zanpakuto spirit. Yet when he was doing his Bankai training, he used the device that pulls out the Zanpakuto spirit into the real world. Yet it pulled out his Quincy powers now, it seems. So we need an explanation for that. We need backstory on all the characters. We need to see more Zanpakuto Bankais. And we need motivation for all of the enemies. Like, right now, Yobak has no motivation other than just he wants to destroy Soul Society and everything. After that, we need to see Soul King. We need to see him as the enemy. We need to see why he's the enemy and what caused him to be an enemy. After that, I think Kubo could possibly pull off a good ending after all of that, but it's going to take him a lot longer than he's been planning so far. Because right now it looks like he wants to get the series over and done with in like 6 months, which is not going to happen if he wants to end it good.
And we need Bankais. We need to see some of the Bankais that some of the captains have that we haven't seen. And some Shikais.
We still haven't seen half the Lieutenant's Shikais.
Pretty much.
We haven't seen the Now. We haven't seen Ichiru.
The Royal Guards. Yeah, we need to see their Shikai and possibly their Bankais.
You should see everybody's everything, to be perfectly honest with you. You can't... It has to be revealed, honestly.
We need to see Yoruichi Zanpakuto in general. We've only seen it one time in a brief scene.
Pretty much.
Urahara's as well, and Ishin's Bankai.
We still have no idea what Urahara's Shikai actually does. All of its abilities are just kind of random right now.
And we need to see Kyoraku and Okitake's Bankai, even though Okitake is probably weak as hell.
Okitake, I gotta say there has to be more to his Shikai than we've seen so far. Because the ability to just redirect energy attacks seems kind of useless.
He's the weakest captain, to be honest, by far.
There were actually power rankings that Kubo did. He's actually not that weak.
Yeah, but those are kind of fucked because it showed that Aizen is on the same level as some of the captains, and he fucking wrecked them.
Aizen is on par with Yamamoto, but Yamamoto had full stats and everything but physical strength,
which is bullshit. Which is bullshit because he took out Wonder Weiss in one shot.
I know.
So
clearly he didn't think this through.
Yeah, basically.
Probably.
Okay, next question. Ultra, imagine Hungry and Umne being girls with the same face as they have today. Who would you hook up with, Hungry with Lucy's boobs or Umne with Kagura's ass?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
This is amazing.
So, which one would you choose, Ultra?
Honestly, I don't really want either of you. I think I would just commit suicide.
You have to choose one. You have to choose one.
You have to choose.
I think I would probably... What?
You have to choose.
That's fucking amazing.
What's amazing?
No, that's amazing that she would ask me something like that. Oh my god, that's disturbing.
You're amazing. This question is so amazing.
Come on,
Just
Ultra.
please send a question to humiliate Hungry next week. Honestly.
Hurry up.
Fuck it, Hungry, I choose you.
Yay! Steve with Lucy's boobs. Alright. That's awesome. That was one of the best questions we've ever had.
Best question ever.
Now, final one is from Meiji. Okay, here, hey, it's Meiji. Why were you guys so persistent with the whole me being a perv this week? Well, it's not about being persistent. It's about finding out the truth, which we ended up doing. I
mean, you admitted it, so.
Your boners toilets is never ending.
And I mean, come on, man, toilets, really? Toilets.
Isn't it?
Honestly, there's so much better stuff, right? I mean, there's water coolers, refrigerators.
Maybe for you, Ultra. I don't know about Norm.
Oh, wow.
Ultra prefers VCRs.
Do they even make VCRs?
People still make them. That's what I was going to ask, honestly.
I mean, in
VCRs,
India, you don't know.
Oh!
I know.
Ouch.
I know. All right, honestly.
They're still stealing VHS tapes in India.
I haven't even seen a VHS tape in like 10 years.
They had them 10 years ago? I highly doubt that.
They did, actually.
Moving on. Okay, next question. What do you guys think of how Erza and Natsu will go back to normal? They won't. They'll still like that forever. And they'll have to go through puberty again. That would suck. But in reality, yeah, they'll probably... Wait. How will they turn back? Because I don't think they would have to forcefully get that guy to turn them back to normal.
I heard this theory that, like, if they were able to overcome the hardships of their childhood, they would be able to turn back to their regular age.
Okay, that's
that seems kind of a... Yeah, I know, that's what it seems like a really weird theory. It seems like a weird thing. I mean, I think Urza pretty much already cleared her past, so I don't think that's really a relevant theory. Natsu is debatable because of Igneo. He hasn't seen him in a long time, but otherwise, I think they're probably just going to have to find the guy and beat the shit out of him.
And apparently there are laws to this. These are the laws of regression magic, so...
I think the magic is called the law of retrogression.
Yeah, so maybe there are special rules that they could turn back somehow. Or maybe they have the eternal flame help them turn back when they undo it from being frozen.
That's possible.
Oh well. We'll find out sooner or later. Okay, final question. Who is your favorite supernova from One Piece? Eustace Kid, easily. Eustace Kid is a fucking badass. It doesn't get better than Eustace Kid. You guys?
I'd say Law.
Oh, gay.
I like Law.
Gay.
Brood is awesome too.
Law fanboy. Ultra.
I don't know. I would probably say X-Drake.
I don't know. I thought you were going to say Scratchman Oppo. I have no idea why.
I don't really like any of them in particular, to be honest, but I'd probably just say X-Drake just because he looks kind of cool.
I was going to buy an Eustace Kid figurine. But then I was like, nah, that's kind of gay. I have a Doflamingo figurine.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Of course you do.
So, I got it for my birthday. So, yeah, I thought, oh, why not get an Akainu one and an Eustace Kid one? I was like, nah, never mind. That's kind of nerdish.
Nerd.
Hey, whatever.
Such a nerd.
Poke a nerd over here.
He's nerd. Nerd.
Alright. So, I'm not allowed to have figurines for my birthday?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there were laws to that.
There is.
Now there is, apparently.
Yep. You have to throw them out now.
Ultra, do you have anything else to say?
Not really. I don't have
No?
any action figures, so whatever.
Because that's the end of the podcast. That was the last one.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, that was the last
Oh.
one. That's the end of the podcast.
Okay.
We were here for a long time.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, and we got to skip nothing
Umnes.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got Umne.
We skipped by Umne, we skipped Nucky. I'm happy.
yeah, this was a good podcast. This is a success.
Yeah, let's give ourselves a hand.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Hooray!
Okay, let's all thank God for taking the time to be here. We appreciate it.
It was fun.
And let's thank Hungary for being awesome.
No, thank you.
Fine. Whatever. I don't even need you.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you're right, I do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Alright, that's the podcast, everybody.
All
Wait,
right, people,
wait
have
a
a
second.
good day.
I've been
What?
told that there's no Fairy Tail next week.
It's like next week or the week after. Chaos isn't completely sure.
Chaos is never sure of anything.
We'll let you know, people, in the chat.
Yeah.
Honestly, if
We'll
there's a
let you know.
podcast, we'll let you know. Otherwise, you'll know. Basically,
Okay.
you'll know by yourself.
Otherwise,
to
you
be
can
honest.
just listen to me for 2 weeks.
Yep.
And that's awesome.
No, it's actually not. It's fucking horrific.
It's amazing.
Alright, that's the podcast, everybody.
Listening to God screaming in pain would be pretty hilarious, I think.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
actually kind of kinky.
Screw you both.
Maybe
Okay.
later, God. All right, guys. See you.
See you guys next
See you guys.